Okay, I am so sorry. Hi, everybody, and welcome. I think the Lion Gate energy has made all electronics go berserko. Thank you for joining for the Raj drawing today, and I'm sorry about all the mix-up, and I'm glad that you are all here. And if you were on the other live, I'm going to repeat everything that I just said so that everybody has all the information that they need about the Raj. So we're going to do a drawing this morning very, very shortly. And in the drawing, we're just going to click on something on the computer and it's going to automatically generate an email. And that email is going to say who won, and I will read the email out loud. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to respond. I guess you'll be able to respond in the chat. And if you're live on the call, then you respond and say, I'm here. And I'll know you're here and we should be good to go. Okay. So I think that that's the best way to do it. Or perhaps since we have so many technical difficulties, you're just going to email me and say that you got it, because I want to make sure that this is totally and 100% fair. All right, so the Raj, as many of you know, in 2017, I was incredibly sick, and I was going through what you might call the dark night of the soul. Had a lot of different autoimmune diseases. It was labeled as Crohn's disease. I was incredibly ill and in a lot of pain, and had sought out many different healing modalities, and I wasn't having any luck. And I'm pretty alternative in the healing practices that I focus on, and nothing was helping me. And I changed my diet, and I was exercising, I was doing yoga, and I was going to acupuncture, and I was doing everything. And all those things were helping a little bit. But I just wasn't getting the real relief that I needed fully and completely, and I wasn't healing up. So my yoga teacher, Maureen Short, who is amazing, who I love so much, said, Kelly, you got to go do Panchakarma. And I'm like, Panchakarma? I have no idea what that is. And she said, it's an Ayurvedic tradition where you go and you receive Ayurvedic treatments. And traditionally in India, they do it for 21 days. And I ended up being at the Raj for close to 21 days. It completely and 100% healed me. I came back a completely different person, not just physically, but emotionally and mentally. And it changed my life. And I couldn't afford it when I was there. And my loving sister, who is has passed on, treated me to the whole thing. And she was just like this amazing protector. Like today's the Lion Gate, right? She was my white lion, and she took care of me and she paid for it. So I want to pass that forward and give that gift to somebody here on this call today, so that if you're going through physical issues in your body or emotional issues, that you have an opportunity to experience the magic of the Raj. So anyway, I went to Pittsburgh originally to do Panchakarma, and you had to drive back and forth to the facility. And I knew that the idea of the Panchakarma was sort of helping my body, but getting there and back and forth wasn't working. So I was trying to find a facility where you stayed and you were just loved up, and you stayed in a room right near the treatment, and they fed you and they took care of you and everything was handled. And I found this place called the Raj. It's in Iowa. And I called them and I said, I'm really sick, and I have, I think, Crohn's disease. And he's like, we can't always work with everybody with that, because some of the treatments where they do different things called Bosties and stuff aren't going to work. But come and we're going to work with you and see what we can do. And so my son had to get on the plane with me. I was too sick to even get myself to the airport or on the plane or anything. And I got there, and my body just walking in the building alone started to relax and breathe. And so I went up to my room and I took a rest. I woke up in the morning and I went down. I met with the Ayurvedic doctor. His name is Mark. He's very loving, very knowledgeable. He's been there for 30 years or more. Really knows what he's doing. He took my pulse, which is part of what they do in Ayurvedic, and look at your dosha, what's out of balance, what's going on in your body. He tuned right in. He knew it was happening, and he prescribed a protocol for me, which started to be a 5-day protocol. And after he prescribes your protocol and you meet with him for about an hour, and he's very kind and loving and talks to you and listens and is present, you go and you have your first treatment. And you go into this space where two women greet you very lovingly. They're dressed in white, and they're very centered. They've been meditating. They're deeply connected. And you lay on a table, and they work and do something called abhyanga, which is a type of massage in a way of your body. And you're like, oh, well, what's massage going to do to heal autoimmune disease? Well, it does, because the oil is infused with different herbs that are very powerful, and they're moved in a certain way that gets the lymphatic system moving, gets all the toxins moving, and starts to release physical and emotional toxicity in the body. And there's all different types of treatments, and each day is a little different. And some of them are so delicious and so amazing that you just feel like you're in the womb and somebody is completely loving you up. My favorite's called pizza chili. So if you're the winner, make sure to ask Mark and tell him you want that. So you do that, and then you'll go down to a beautiful dining room where the people are so kind, and there is delicious food that's very nurturing and organic and healthy. And you have your largest meal at noon and a smaller meal in the evening. You'll do yoga and you'll meditate. It's the center is connected to Maharishi, so TM is big. It's a big TM community. You sit and meet with people in the community. You'll talk with them. It's just really healing. You get to just completely go in and take care of yourself. And I was there for a long time, and I left a different person. I came home, I had still some work to do, but whew, it really shifted. It changed my life. So we are going to get somebody this today. I want you to know that whoever the winner is, you'll receive information from me, or you'll email me. I'll email you back, and we'll put you in touch with the front desk at the Raj. And Mark will have a meeting with you, a consultation to make sure that you are a good fit, because if you have some type certain disabilities or certain health conditions that panchakarma is not necessarily a fit for you, then they will let you know. And if that's the case, which is unlikely but it's possible, then we will have a backup winner. So we're going to just take two names today, just so that I have both, just in case. But I'm sure that whoever wins, it'll be fine. It'll be fabulous. It'll be great. And I want to remind you that transportation is not included. So from the East Coast here, you fly to Chicago, and then you take another short flight to Cedar Rapids. You'll talk on the phone with the Raj, and you'll have to pay for a car to drive you, which is about an hour and a half from Cedar Rapids. It's probably about $80 or $90 to the Raj. So your airfare and transportation is not covered, but your 5 days there, all of your food and your beautiful room that you sleep in is all covered. And the value for that, if you were paying for it, is $4,200. Okay. All right. I think that's everything. Want to remind you guys that the Lion Gate is today. It starts at 10 o'clock. If you haven't registered for that, you might want to do that. It's going to be great. Okay, so here we go. We're finally going to do it. Oh my God, it took forever. I'm sorry. So we have a computer right next to me. My husband's here. Let me show you so everybody knows it's totally fair. All the names of the people are in here, and we're going to push a button.
It's actually the people that are on this call.
Oh, okay. Everybody that is on this call, because you had to be on the call in order to win. And we're going to generate a name, and it's going to tell us right now. Okay,
ready,
push the button.
Go. Generate. Enter.
Boom.
Who do we get? One more time. There it is.
Can you see the name?
Crystal Wilson.
Crystal Wilson, are you there? If you are here, please write something in the chat. Crystal Wilson, I am here.
Oh, send us your email, Crystal.
Is she saying something? Yay, Crystal, congrats. Crystal, congrats. Hardly wait, but I don't see her.
I'm here. Great.
Yes.
Can you put your email in the chat?
Please put your email in the chat. My email is kelly@theangelraphael.com. Crystal, make sure to email me. And you are the lucky winner. Do we need to have a backup? No, we're just going to trust in life that Crystal is just the perfect person with a name like Crystal. How can you go wrong? Okay, super exciting. I love you guys. Have a most beautiful, amazing day. And for those of you who are going to be on the Lion Gate, it starts at 10, and we're going to get a big upgrade to higher dimensional frequencies and lots of physical healing. If you didn't win, go to the Raj anyway if you can, because it is fabulous. All right. I love you all so much. Mwah. All right. I think we're going to close it out. I got to prepare for the next thing. End stream. Bye, guys. Love you.
All right. No fun.
How do I end it? There we go.
All right.